Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Lion's Den with Seth. Hopefully everything is good with you. Well, I'm looking kind of blurry. Okay, there it is. HD up in the building. Hopefully everything is good. Everything is good. Hey, if this is your first time here, just let us know that you are in the building, no matter where you're watching from. You can be on YouTube, you could be on Facebook, but just tag in and just say hello. Also, we will greatly appreciate it if you hit the share button and let us know that you did. For those of you that don't know about the Lion's Den, what we do is we talk about all things leadership, growth, development with a call to action. So essentially, what is it that you're talking about, and then what you go do about it? You understand? So that's what we do, and that's what we're here to do with you. But I would not be able to do this by myself. I'm here with my fellas. Everybody, y'all give it up for Big Herm and Big Larry up in the building. Yeah. Yes. What's up, fellas?
Larry
What's up, fellas?
For himself.
Yeah, for his damn self.
I actually was clapping for you, but now I take it back.
Yo, that's what's up. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Evening, no matter where you at right now. So, what's going on with y'all? Big Larry, how's your weekend, bro?
Hey, weekend chill, man. I'm on leave all next week, so we're going to Florida. So I'm in groove mode right now.
Oh, groove mode. What part of Florida?
Tampa. We're going down there for the Thanksgiving on Tuesday. Went to Will Spence house yesterday, man. Had a good time. Dominoes, some spades, little drink, man, some food.
Nice.
I mean, just enjoying it, man. You know, the time is about to get close to where we all kind of split up here in a bit.
That's right. No, you're absolutely
right.
Capture
the moments.
Got to every day. What's up with you, Big Herm?
Man, did some last minute Thanksgiving shopping today.
Grocery shopping,
bro. That is the most stressful shit on earth, man.
You find any chitlins, bro?
Hey, and I was about to bring up chitlins.
Look, you know what's coming.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's 2022 and people still eating chitlins. Dog, man.
It's food.
Hey, man. You know, to each his own. You know what I mean? I used to eat chitlins when I was a kid before I knew what they were. And now I just can't get it out of my head, bro. How do you manage to do it, Larry?
Hey, hot sauce. Throw that hot sauce on there. It's good. My people make it so good that, hey, I made it to 40. I'm good.
Now I can't.
What is this? What is this? Like a St. Louis delicacy? What is?
That's a down south thing too, man.
Is that what it is?
They got a chitlin shortage, bro.
Wherever their slaves were at, wherever they were slaves, they got chitlins.
You stupid.
That's what
First
it is.
of all, that was dumb. Second of all,
that's the truth.
How you gonna have a chitlin shortage, dog?
I swear to God, chitlin's going for $25 a bucket right now, bro.
That ain't a shortage. Crazy. That's inflation.
No, it's a shortage. You can't find them anywhere in Florida. You can't find them hardly here anywhere in St. Louis. It's no kidding, the shortage.
How can't you find chitlins, but you can still find?
I think because of the whole COVID thing. I don't know if the manufacturers are not pushing out them like they used to or what it is, but they high as hell right now. $25.
Chitlins is high, dog. I just got that when I was on the phone pre-show because I was asking my boy Pink, his mama, if she could bring chitlins over here for the few slaves that eat it. You know what I mean? so you know what I mean? His mama was like, chitlins is way too expensive right now.
Listen,
man.
I don't got time for y'all talking about these chitlins, bro. Is that I don't know what it is. It's like
it's just Thanksgiving week, baby.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. When I actually sit down and eat the chitlins, they don't taste bad. I just can't get it out my head what it is.
Ain't that enough? You dig what I'm saying? Ain't that enough? And look at Larry, you just love it, don't you? Horrible, sobbing about hot sauce. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Anyway, y'all, look, let us know if y'all are chitlin connoisseurs, okay? Let us know if I
hashtag chitterlings.
Yeah, hashtag chitterlings.
I found this on the web for chitlins.
Who phone is that?
Siri just started looking for chitlins for me.
First of all, you know, Siri's old chitlin eating ass off.
Man,
our phones, okay?
That was the blackest thing my Siri ever said, dog.
Sweet baby J. I can't believe this. Y'all, hey, that ain't it. That ain't it. Man. Anyway, geez. All right, bro. All right, so what y'all think about the Chamber of Commerce, y'all? Look, y'all, we got a special guest this week, all right? Miss Porscha, let me tell you a little bit about her, y'all. I wish I could tell you just a little bit, but I'm going to go over some. So first of all, Miss Porscha Anderson. She's joined the Heartland St. Louis Black Chamber of Commerce as the Executive Director. First of all, that's dope. Yes, y'all. That's super dope. So we're gonna give her flowers on today. So she brings over 15 years of empowerment and also entrepreneurship experience in her new role. Okay, as an entrepreneurship and economic development is the heart. That's at her heart. Okay, and her goal driven to be an executive director is by having those skills, talents, and abilities. Okay, her mission is to provide business owners with the tools and resources to bridge the gap. Okay, the wealth gap by creating a sustainable and thriving business. Okay, y'all, check it out. We about to bring her on in the den. Let me see what's going on with her difficulties, her technical difficulties. Let's see. Miss Porscha, you there? Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Okay, let me see.
Turn her up.
All right, we got her up. Say it one more time. Can you hear me?
Check, microphone check, 1, 2, and the lines then 2 check.
There it is.
I thought she's about to start rapping.
I got the first question though, man.
Yeah, okay. So this is what we gonna do, Porscha. You just keep staying on the phone, but we're gonna keep your face up in there, okay? So even though the your facial expressions might be a tad bit delayed, we're gonna pick it up when we put down. Right on.
But before we get into you, Miss Porscha, do you eat chitlins?
No, I don't eat chitlins, and I'm in the back of the state.
Thank you. Bless you. Hey, haven't we progressed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't be Porscha and eat chitlins, man. They change your name to Volvo or something.
Period.
You know what I mean?
But no, I don't. And they just always interrupt the household.
Don't it?
So my mom still loves chitterlings.
Chitterlings.
And so.
Oh my God. But anyway, thank you for being on in the den. How you feeling this fine Sunday?
You know what? I feel amazing. Super excited. Thank you all for having me on. Seth, thank you for connecting with me in this new role and just reaching out. So I'm excited to be in the Lions Den. So thank you for having me.
No doubt. And look, you got a nice fan base. Shout out to your group and shout out to everybody that's supporting you. You know what I mean? Yes. Stand up, St. Louis. Okay, somebody says, okay, yep. Hot sauce. Okay, goodness gracious, y'all need to let it go. Leave it alone.
That's my people. That's my girl.
I know that's your people, but come on, let's get together. Chitterlings. All right, so look, fellas, hey, we got her in the den, y'all. We talking about this. The Black Chamber of Commerce, y'all. St. Louis, Big Herm, man. What you got, man?
Hey, so first and foremost, I want to thank you for coming on to the show. Black Chamber of Commerce, you know what I'm saying? I know people are going to want to know what it's about. So let's open it up with that. Let's talk about what Black Chamber of Commerce is about in its essential whole. Like, what is y'all's mission, y'all mindset? What do y'all help people do?
You hear it?
Awesome. So,
okay.
So thank you. Yeah, I'm here. So thank you so much. So really, the purpose of the chamber is to be a hub of resources for all things small business. That's generally what the chamber does. So the chamber is a plethora of resources. That should be your first stop as a new business owner. When you're entering and deciding that you want to become a business owner, that should be your first stop shop. At the Black Chamber of Commerce, we focus all things Black business, right? Our mission is really to provide the resources, one-on-one support, advocacy for Black businesses, standing in the gap between our Black businesses in the corporate arena, to fostering a sense of collaboration amongst our business owners and really providing resources. Right now, technical assistance in helping business owners get funding that they need is really my sole purpose and mission right now with the Black Chamber. We are missing out on millions of dollars right now that are circulating in Missouri that we need to get access and advantage of. And so that's what our role is to do, is to be able to guide the entrepreneur through their journey from startup to scaling their business, to identifying contracts and resources and plugging them into the overall business ecosystem of St. Louis.
Okay.
All right. So, Ms. Porscha, I want to ask this question to you directly, right? So when you hear Black commerce, does that dissuade others, minorities, from coming to you guys for resources and information? Does that have any kind of ramifications for the outside, the major corporations, because they think it's too specific to one ethnic group?
So what we first have to keep in mind is we would not have to separate anything if there was already an inclusivity and the fairness of resources that were had amongst us all. So because we have to signify and talk about it being a Black chamber, yes, there's a Missouri Chamber of Commerce. You know, there are certain areas of Chamber of Commerce. It's okay to say that we're focusing on Black and minority businesses because we are coming from a position of being behind. And so we should be okay with that. But it's not just about it being with the Black chamber. It's really about bridging those resources. We have and build connections with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the Asian Chamber of Commerce. We're also partners with the Missouri Chamber of Commerce and the National Black Chamber of Commerce, the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce. So we are expanding. Our role is to get into those places that our businesses would not normally get into, right? The corporations, building those connections, bridges, allowing our small businesses to come in and be able to maintain and hold down contracts with these larger organizations. That's another role of what the chamber does. And so it's really bridging the gap. Yes, we are here, but we're an advocate for our Black businesses here. So in the spaces that they may not be able to come in, it's our role and responsibility as the chamber to barter and cultivate those relationships.
Good one. Yes. That was outstanding. And you know what? I love the way that you articulated that, because there is still a need. There is a need, and I can understand too. That was a great question, Larry, because on the other side of it, it's like, well, why do you need one? Well, this is why. But then if you can't paint that picture correctly, individuals won't understand it's a benefit for your business as well, right? And to help to expand on that. So here's a good question. Shout out to your homegirl. She says, do you have to be a member to take advantage of these opportunities?
Yes.
Straight up.
Yes, you do. Well, look, tell us the benefit.
Look, that's it. No, yeah.
That's it. Look,
I came for my people today. We ain't playing out here.
Right.
We ain't playing out here because I do this work. And I'm out here building real relationships with our businesses. So when they coming in and hopping in, they only know from experience, because I get down with my businesses, right? I get to know them. I support them. And so that's what building a relationship is about. So right on.
See?
But the benefits of having a membership with the chamber is really being able to provide some one-on-one coaching for our businesses, to be able to have them for us to be able to identify what areas do they actually need support in. We have a great supporting cast of accountants, of marketing, business credit, personal credit, website developers, branding, marketing, all of those resources, we're pulling them together. And so that's why the collaboration and bringing the community together is so important, because as members, we are all able to benefit from the members. I mean, the services that the chamber provides. We also have a virtual office address for our members. So if you have or in need of a business address, it's through our Business Development Center at the 929 North Spring building. That's our incubator space where we have 22 businesses there right now. And we are just pouring in day-to-day support for the businesses. So the fact that not every chamber in St. Louis has an incubator space attached to it. And so we do. So we're just excited about all of the programming and the resources and just building the bridge. We're just excited about that. And we are really just getting started. So that is going to be really a big part of what my role is with the chamber.
Nice.
Okay. You say you're just getting started. How long has the Black Chamber of Commerce been around in the St. Louis area?
So the Black Chamber of Commerce in St. Louis started in 2017. Okay. And so this was actually right after the Mike Brown situation happened and everything that was brewing and understanding the need of why it's important for us as business owners to be connected and be established. So officially really got rolling in 2017. Then there was some great traction. COVID happened, and then there was some change in leadership. And so that's where I am now brought into this role. So we really just getting it popping. So I just want to shout out all of the business owners and really just say this really quickly. Really, if you are looking for a place to collaborate, a place where you can partner and get to know other businesses in the community, then you want to come to the chamber. We have to be a mecca and a plethora of resources for one another. Like collaboration is so important, and we're missing that. And I really, my main mission and goal is really to try to get that back. I'm so serious about that. That is where my heart-centered purpose is bringing it together. Because we're a powerhouse. We are a multi-billion-dollar consumer. I need for our position to match that level.
That is true. That is true. You're absolutely right. And look, shout out to everybody that's watching right now. Yes, networking at its best. I'm here for it all. Absolutely. Hey, first of all, too, if you're watching in, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you hit the share button, like, subscribe, no matter where you're at right now, so you can get some more of this good business, ladies and gentlemen. We have Miss Porscha in the building, y'all. Yeah. So yeah, y'all. So she's talking about the importance. Say what now, Porscha?
I love the sound effects.
You love it.
So dope.
Oh no, hey, cool. That's what it is. Hey, listen, this is from people all over the world, right? On they clapping right now, so you can hear that. But no, real talk. This is what this is about. And she said something that was extremely powerful. We spend gobs. I just made that up. Probably haven't, but gobs of bread on frivolous things. It's just frivolous. So when do you put that money back into, like she's talking about, an incubator where you can connect, develop, and make more money instead of working for your money all day? You can find ways to have your money work for you, right on? So that's just something to talk about. Let me see. We have a question. How long is the membership? And I will add on to that. What are the fees and what do they include? I know you talked about the the different type of coaching and all of that, but if you can talk a little bit more about the membership.
Absolutely. So the membership it's for 1 year. It's $150 to start. We also have a corporate membership and a non-profit membership. And so, yes, it is 1 year, but during that, again, you get access to the resources immediately. Some of our partners, through our partnership, we received a grant through the SBA for support of our small businesses. And so they just have to be a member in order to take advantage of the one-on-one, but mainly resources. There are a couple of grants out here right now. One is there's a $5,000 grant through the SLDC, plus there's the North City Corridor grant. And both of those right now, we are helping businesses get financially ready to apply for those grants and to help them fill out those applications if they are in need or if they fit what the requirements are. But we're really just doing the work. Our members get a chance to take advantage of our networking. So we have monthly networking events that we're revving back up. We did them before, but we're getting back started again. So our monthly networking events, also getting access to training, webinars, seminars, helping them to get certified, MVE certification. So those are just all of the things that they'll be able to take advantage of being a member. Some of those are some a la carte services are, you do have to pay, but you get a discount. And some of the services, like we really are just helping our business owners in providing that one-on-one support.
There you go. Okay. There you go. Go ahead, Big Larry.
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Porscha, I want to talk a little bit more about the training piece of it as a member, right? If I'm green to this whole owning my own business piece, when it comes to the training, what does it consist of as far as training me to either coaching me up or mentoring me on how to write business plans, being in that collaborative network so I can, venture off with other folks that are already established. You kind of show me how to become a good salesman, sell my business. Is that part of the training that you're speaking to?
Absolutely, Larry, and thank you. Great question. So first off is LLC. We are able to assist and support with helping you to register your business, helping you to get your business license, any of those basic things that you need support with your business at the onset, making sure that you are properly classified in your business, understanding if you're an LLC, an S Corp, or a C Corp. So really getting down to the nitty gritty with helping them with those foundational things. The next thing is through our partnership with the Urban League Women Business Center, they have a program called Ready, Set, Launch. So through those phases, you have the ready for the entrepreneurs who are just really getting started. The set is really helping them with the financials of their business. We know that a lot of our businesses lack being able to get funding and things like that because they're not showing up on paper. They're not properly reporting. They're not filing taxes. They're not doing those basic things. They don't understand what a profit and loss statement is, what our projections are, and helping them to get a business plan completed. So through our partnership with the Women Business Center, we're helping people and assisting them with business plans. I literally just graduated a cohort of about 67 businesses yesterday through the Women Business Center for the Ready, Set, Launch 14-week program. So now being able to really filter them and take them through a journey of entrepreneurship, because next is what? Marketing, right? So we have some marketing workshops that we are planning out and locking in for the new year. So of each sector and journey of your business, our goal is to really be able to create a plan of action and programming for that. We even have what we call some emotional well-being support. A lot of entrepreneurs are stuck in an area of their business because they can't get their mindset together, right? They're being faced with just everyday challenges that's keeping and hindering them from going to the next level in their business. So partnering them and having workshops with mindset coaches, well-being coaches, agility coaches, what I'm saying? Like, because this is mental, right? So how you show up mentally is really going to affect how you show up in every area of your life and business. So those are just some of the services. But what we do that I think is really exciting is once you do become a member, we really try to get to know you immediately and have you to fill out an assessment form so we can see what do you need. A lot of our business don't know necessarily what they need. So, but we know it all boils down to having a plan of action. And that's really what our goal is with our one-on-one and building that supporting cast system is helping them to get a vision plan for their business.
Love it. Love it. Love it. There you are. Hey. Damn right. That's what you're talking about,
right,
bro.
Man. Hey, so I've heard a lot within 30 minutes of talking with you. Can I call you Coach? Am I safe to call you Coach?
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's who I be.
Look at her. Look at her. See
well, check this out, Coach Porscha. I want to ask this question. Entrepreneur, right? Entrepreneurship. Everybody might think it's for them, but it might not be for somebody. Do you ever run into an instance where I'll be like, hey, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurship is not for you. Has there ever been a case where that you had to have that conversation? And how does a person know that maybe, you know what I'm saying, there's certain things you might need to work on, or maybe you might be better off in another realm? What does that look like for you?
Good question. Good question, bro.
Let me tell y'all cold with these questions.
Hey.
Like y'all listen.
We ain't started doing this yesterday now. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? We do this.
I love this.
That's why it's the den, baby. That's why it's the den. But go ahead.
I love it and I'm here for it. So, yes, throughout my last 5 years of coaching and being a business strategist to startups and accelerated businesses, mainly with my startup, a lot of us, we just are going off of our natural gifts and talents, right? And so sometimes we're able to just naturally use our gifts and talents and make money from them. However, some of us have our gifts and talents and we need to develop those skills. Well, we know that life happens to us a lot. And so I think my main goal with my coaching is just helping them to understand the importance of timing. Because to every season, there's a time. And if you are passionate about your business, and is your business even viable? Like, I've had some great people with bad business ideas that didn't make business sense. And so you just have to be honest with them and just say, hey, that is not sound. It's not feasible. I need you to think through that a little bit more. I'm not saying that it's not great. I'm just saying that it needs to be developed. So again, timing is everything. And yeah, so being part of being a coach is being honest and having real conversations with people. And sometimes they're not pretty, but I'm an encourager and an uplifter, but I'm also honest. So if it doesn't work, it's okay. It's just not working. And yes, I've had people to go back to the workforce. I've had people to say, hey, you know what? I can't do this. My family life is tremendous. I have kids. I have a family that I'm trying to manage. I'm a single parent. So we know that life gets in the way. And so I just try to soften the blow of the truth and just say, hey, maybe this isn't the best time, or maybe this isn't the best business for you. What else do you have? Entrepreneurs, we always have more than 5 things going on. So if that idea don't work, then let's talk about what can work for your business.
Correct. You know what? I love the fact that you said that. And there's been some clients that I've had that you have to be able to have that realistic conversation with them, right? It's like they're ready to just give up in the corporate world and just go for their dreams. Cool, you can do that, but it's a process, right? Because where are you going to land? Did you plan for this? It's more than just, hey, somebody done pissed me off yesterday. I'm ready to go ahead and just give it all up. No, right? And then understand that you are going to change your whole way of not just thinking, but living, because you're going from one income to nothing, a straight hole. And so whatever it was that you were saving, this is what you're going to be living off of and building a business from, right? So that transparent conversation is essential to have when people in there. What you thinking, huh?
Kids can't eat hopes and dreams, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Your kids can't eat hopes and dreams. And if you married, they ain't going to be sticking around for you trying to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Still trying to flip that CD and you 40 something.
You know what I mean? Hey.
You know what?
I ain't lying. Am I lying? Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
I
wanted to say this, guys. So listen, I always tell this story about how I prematurely left my job that I was working. So I was working a full-time job as a property manager. I was working my business full-time. My business was successful. It was doing great. However, when I quit my job, I saved up like $80,000, right? I'm like, I'm getting ready to do this. I'm getting ready to rock this. You know what I'm saying? I got enough money. The problem was, and I always tell this story because this is my truth, I didn't cut back on my spending. So I was still spending like I was making $80,000 plus putting into my business. Plus, look, y'all, I'm telling you, by the year end of year 2, I was like, okay, P, now this then got real serious out here. Right. So if I had not had that experience, I promise you I wouldn't go so hard how I do now, because I went into survival mode and I was like, nope, buckle down, this, and this. And it wasn't until I got to that point, that's when the turnaround happened, because my mindset was like, no, we ain't selling, we ain't going back. We keeping this thing pushing. And to me, that was the catalyst. Once I made up my heart and my mind, and I had to go through that experience. Once I did that, it was like something clicked on the inside. And then it just, after much discipline, hard work, and I'm still working hard, just in a different capacity now. But that's my story. And I'm like, no, I should have stayed on that job a little bit longer. I should have, planned it out a little bit better. I didn't, but it ended up working out. So.
See, and look, hold on, look real quick before I go to you, Larry. Look, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know how real this is and how real she is, I'm going to let you know what's going down here real soon, y'all. So opportunity for y'all to get close and personal with people. Look at Herm. Yeah, I did it. Sure did. Look how that happened. Look how that happened. See what I'm saying? Hey, we moving mountains, baby. Moving mountains. That's how you do that.
Okay.
What just go? Yeah, that's how we do it.
Good recovery, though. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. Hey, hold on. Look, go ahead, big Larry. Go ahead, man. What you have, bro?
Hey, Miss Porscha, I wanted to talk about entrepreneurs, right? Because Herm made a good point about entrepreneurship. But something I want to talk about is it's not for everybody, and I get it. But for the folks that think or have the mindset that I'm my own boss, I got my own business, I'm my own boss, I don't work for nobody, yada, 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 and don't understand the grind that goes with it. Because just because you work for yourself doesn't mean you're not a worker, right? And the point I'm making is if I want to take a trip to Peru, my money still should be working for me, even though I'm on vacation versus because I'm out of pocket for a week, I don't got no money coming in. So there is a difference. And I just want to make sure for your program that you're training folks to think to that next level as far as building that generational wealth to where you can be sleeping still making money.
Listen, I sleep and make money. Okay.
Right.
And so being able to show people how to, through investment, through stock options, through just the tech world and industry, to be able to do that. When I tell y'all I'm excited about this role, because all of the things that's already inside of me and what I'm doing for my family and how I'm showing up to build a legacy of wealth for them that doesn't just pertain to money, but knowledge and resources. So I do this. I've shown my family, like we have a gathering, we get together and we go through stock options, pocket options. I have the privilege of being able to teach my mom and my dad while I'm learning about these things. That's what I'm on, y'all. I'm telling you. So I don't talk about this. I do this. I live this. And being able to bring this to the chamber and bringing that as, you know, a resource and even possibly like a course in a class. Like that's what I'm on. So I'm excited about it. I'm looking to partner with organizations and businesses who are in the tech industry, who are talking about, you know, currencies and how that affects who we are. Those are the people I'm looking to connect with right now. So you can come on, get on the bill so we can really make a difference in our Black businesses. There's a change of the guard happening. I'm so grateful for my role right now because we got the old mindset thinkers. The shift is changing. And so we have to start setting ourselves up and our young people up because maybe going to college ain't the right thing for them. It's okay.
That was my point. Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Thank you for that because it's really about changing the mindset. It's how can we bring our next wave of, you know, high schoolers and 18-year-olds into ushering them into understanding about financial literacy. Yep. I can't do this by myself. That's why collaboration is so important to me. So any resources, anybody out there who is interested in really connecting with the chamber, we ready to blow this thing out the water. There's too many resources out here that we are missing out on because the resources aren't being shared.
That's right. That's right.
Oh boy. Coach, I'm gonna need your help because the thing is, when I go to sleep, I'm still spending money. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Y'all going to sleep making money. I go to sleep, wake up scared to check my account. You know what I mean? So that's just how my life is right now.
You know what? Hey, you know the problem is your finger too close to the Amazon button. That's all.
My finger's too close to the DoorDash button. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
You're so stupid. I hate you.
It is what it is.
You know, but that was another thing though, y'all. But seriously, what you think about that? Because things it's easier now to spend money,
bro. The way it is set up for me, I look at the stuff I spend my money on. It's the dumbest stuff on earth, dog. I'll be looking at, you know what I'm saying? When I get towards the end, like, what did I buy that for? You know what I mean?
You have buyer's remorse after the fact. Yeah.
But back to the point, Coach. You know what I'm saying? Coach, I like the fact that you brought up high schoolers. You know what I'm saying? Because people think Chamber of Commerce, man, it's the older generation. But you just talked about high schoolers. Me personally, I'm a working man. I'm the director for a local community center, right? A lot of kids in there. How would you advise me to reach them to start thinking about financial literacy, and what can I do to bring that kind of stuff in front of them?
You know what? Thank you for that. So one of our partners with the chamber is Ariel Bibbins with Young Biz Kids. She runs a phenomenal national program based here right out of St. Louis, Missouri, where she teaches young parents and young entrepreneurs how to really win in business, how as a parent to help your child. Because listen, I was an entrepreneur since the age of 10, right? So I didn't have any help or support. It just was intrinsically inside of me. I knew a couple things. I knew one thing is I wanted to make my own money. I knew two, not to get high off your own supply, right? And you always had to get a profit, right? So if you was breaking even, so these were some things that I had inherently within. Had I had someone then that would nurture what was already inside of me, who knows, right? And so the fact that what you're doing already and even thinking about that, Herman, as far as what your children are doing is important. So Ariel Biggs, Young Biz Kids, I would definitely make sure to connect you all. So that's one way. Even for our high schoolers, exposure, mentorship, all of those things I do right now with teenagers, right across the street from our office. You know, there's a private school there in Cardinal Ritter. And so I am mentoring a couple of those entrepreneurs there. And so there's plenty of opportunities for our young people to really take advantage of what's going on. When we talk about violence and being able to curb that, we have to replace what they see with positive images and positive people doing that.
You're absolutely right. Now you said something too that, you know, my antennas went off when you said, you know, not getting high of your own supply, right? And when I heard that, I'm like, okay, I get it. And I'm pretty sure some of the individuals, right, the youth, they can understand that too, right? Because of their surroundings. It is what it is. So my question is in line with that. How do you see that the chamber can connect with those type of kids, if you will, teenagers that have the entrepreneurship spirit, but they're going around it the wrong way? Like I hear you talk about the young lady that, you know, she has a business coaching young kids and everything, but those kids also have parents that's involved in their lives. How do you connect with those young, to the youth that may not have that connection in a home, but they have more of the connection in the streets, and you know that they can use that same, you know, that I guess that same energy, but it should be shifted and directed another way? What do you think that you can do, or what do you think that you guys need to help that effort?
Thank you. You know what? I think first and foremost is making the connection with where the children are, right? Our high schoolers. You know, and that's where we want to be better at, is connecting with them. Because I'm definitely going to say our high schools, you know, some of them are not in school. Some of them are, you know, unfortunately through in the juvenile detention center and going through that track. So I think it's really going to be us being intentional about connecting with them and providing and offering them a different way. More importantly, we got to get on their level of thinking, because like sometimes the disconnect comes from, you know, the tradition of what our elders and, you know, older people feel like it should look like if they ain't coming up and showing up with no suit and tie on, that, you know what I'm saying, they're not worthy of a second look or that support. So we got to start breaking down those things, those barriers, and start showing up in your t-shirt, in your jeans. So being something as simple as just being natural in your natural element, you know, and being relatable and not being judgmental, because that's what's running them away, is because they feel like we, you know, we're not supporting them. They may or may not be getting support at home, but we have to start utilizing our programs again too. Big brother, big sister, like whatever happened to those programs, those mentoring programs. I'm not saying that they're not out here. And guess what? If you do know of an organization, I'm gonna put the call out here. If you do know of an organization that are housing young people, adolescents, teenagers who you think that would be good for the chamber connect us. We don't have all of the answers. And so we're looking. I'm open. I want to know where those organizations are so that we can plug in.
Nice. There you go.
Hey, Coach P, just based off the last two questions you got, I want to expand upon that and talk about the importance of building some sort of workshop or curriculum for our young folks, right? So we already hit on that, but I really want to take it a step further. I know you guys are getting the program up and running, but a challenge I will issue out to you and to everybody that's listening is, how can we get into our school systems, juvenile systems, prison systems? And if the whole goal of those systems, the prisons and the juvenile detention centers, is to rehabilitate our folks, why can't we provide them curriculums that'll help them take those talents and use them in a more positive way? And also for the schools, make it a requirement. Because my son went to school over here in Illinois, and one of the requirements for him to graduate, he took a personal finance class. I didn't have that when I graduated.
Me neither.
So how about we shift the focus and get something going to where when these kids get ready to graduate high school, they got a curriculum that actually shows them how to balance a budget or a checkbook, because the parents may or may not know that. Some of us don't learn until we're 30 years old how to do that kind of stuff, if we ever learn that.
If that, yeah, man, just financial literacy at its
exactly.
best.
We gotta be at them school board meetings.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We gotta be at them school board meetings and let them know, hey, I want my kids to know this stuff.
That's right.
Know what I mean?
That's right.
And I think that's how your kids got that, financial
point,
literacy, man.
Yep.
We gotta get involved, because it takes more than, just one or two people, man. You gotta come deep in that school board meeting, like, look, we demand this, or y'all won't be here next year.
Right. You know what? Right. And that's a whole nother, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You know what it is.
Yeah, I ain't gonna vote for you if you don't do it.
Hey.
Yeah. Guess what? I was just getting ready to talk about that. Even down to who we're voting for, who our state representatives
There you go.
are.
I had to say it.
Who
there you
do
go.
we have supporting us? Who do we have going to our back? That's what we need to plug in at. So when we talk about the business community, we got to first plug into the everyday things, the foundational things.
Absolutely. And to see who's representing you. Yeah.
Yep.
May not be who you think it is.
Going to the school board too, like being in those positions. So just having this conversation, y'all got my wheels turning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have all of the answers, but I have a very firm vision on what I would love to see this chamber be and do for our community. So thank you all.
I think that's important, but watch this. Now I'm about to mess it up. What you was about to say, Herb?
I wasn't about to say nothing.
Yes, you was. I know you. Your mind ain't right, okay? Your mind ain't right. I can feel it. It's in the air.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. My eyebrow was itching, so I was trying to find a time to itch it, but no. Okay.
No.
Yeah, go ahead, dog.
No. Go ahead. Because you say, hey, it ain't who you think is gonna be.
I did say that. I said that.
What were you thinking?
All right. Well, all right. So you can put the spotlight over it.
It's on you.
Because we were just talking about vote for who has your interests at heart.
That's right.
In order for you to do that, you got to research what these people are really talking about.
There you go.
Stop doing surface level stuff and be like, well, just because they are this party, I'm going to vote for them.
Or look like me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to vote for them because they look like me. That doesn't mean that they are good for business. That doesn't mean that they are good for education.
That's right.
You're going to have to take the time to sit back, let go of your biases, and listen to what these people are really bringing.
And educate yourself, because that's another thing too, man. A lot of, like you said, man, a lot of us listen to what sound good, but we don't dig deeper and say, wait, no, that ain't right. Or that's not in line with my moral values, my family values.
Yeah, your biases might lead you. I mean, your biases might be correct. But when I'm talking about when you go to vote, just try to let it go and listen to what everybody's platform is about. And it might surprise you. That's all.
Yeah. Absolutely right. Big Larry, man, what you was gonna say, man? My bad.
No, I was just going to follow up with that is also hold them accountable to their promises. So even though the people are talking and talking, I'll say, yeah, I like what he's saying. But if they don't meet those promises, then we need to vote them folks out too. So I like the whole piece about the school board. I didn't even think about that, but that actually makes sense. And then the other piece that I don't want to get off subject with, but when we research and do our due diligence on our whoever's representing us, also, I don't know if you guys know, but where are the town hall meetings and things of that nature, so that when instead of it being election season, I see all these ads coming across the TV. How can I actually talk to these folks to point out what agenda
City council meeting,
city council, right? Council meeting, but then also to the chamber. You understand? Yeah. Also the chamber. And that's what I was going to get into, Miss Porscha, is that how connected will the chamber be with the city, right? Working hand in hand with the different municipalities that are within St. Louis in general, because just like, you got different types, you got North City. I'm still learning this, y'all. You got North Side and you got, right? Yeah.
County, all that stuff.
And all this. Hey, to me, if it's 314, everybody in it. But how close and how will the working relationship be with the municipalities?
Well, that's really a great question. So right now, our main relationship is with the SLDC, the St. Louis Development Corporation. For many of you who don't know, the SLDC, through the mayor's office, they hold the money for the businesses and the resources. Okay. So for us, when we're talking about the grant money, even the corridor grant money, Neil Richardson, who is amazing, Daphne Moore. So we have a strong relationship. Adam Lane. So we have a strong relationship, and it's continuously building because they have initiatives too for Black businesses. So Marvin Steele, who is our CEO and president, he is focused on building those relationships or continue building them. Marvin is very well connected in our community, and the relationship that he has with city and county government already runs deep. So really, I believe that once we're clear and we get solidified in how we're boots on the ground and working with our business, because our businesses need help right now.
Yes.
So if you're asking me what it is in our long-term vision, yes, that's definitely in our, not long-term, but near vision, and just building the bridges and building the connections. But right now, our businesses need resources. So for me, right now, that is really the main thing, is boots on the ground, getting our businesses the support that they need. And we are their connection with SLDC. We are their connection with the treasurer's office. That is where the money is being held, and we have a great relationship with those two organizations. I'm looking forward to even going back to what we were saying, is getting acquainted with who our city leaders are. I now have to do that in a way that I never had to before. So I am excited about getting a chance to really get to know them and get to talk to them on a level that's going to help create some change for our businesses in the St. Louis region.
There you go. Can dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Herm.
So when we talk about the Black Chamber of Commerce, right? And you talked about your connections with the city. Do you feel like y'all have enough now, because y'all just started out in 2017, right, to advocate and change laws and change policies to help Black businesses? Do y'all feel like y'all in that kind of position now, or do y'all feel like y'all still got some things to do in order to get there, to make noise in that avenue?
Well, I'll say this. I feel like I still have noise to make because I'm new on this scene, right? So now I am getting, so I'm excited about that. And I have, of course, a lot to learn, and as I'm growing into this role. So I would say we can do better. We do have, even with Governor Parsons, Marvin has an excellent relationship with their office. So again, the connections are there. To me, can they be stronger? Can they be solidified? Yes, of course. And I feel that time will be the determining factor as we're sorting and sifting through resources, because another thing too is there's so much money, even from the state, of Missouri that's coming down the pipeline that we have to get to know and get some understanding of so that we can disseminate the information out to our businesses and properly be able to support them in the way that they need to be supported. So let me say this. I'd love to, since this is the den of accountability, I'd love to have the opportunity to come back.
Oh, say less.
You know what? Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, what y'all think, right? What y'all think? Y'all think she can come on back in the den? You know what I'm saying? And listen, we say this when it's good, you understand? But we would invite you, we're more than happy to invite you. And this is a standing invitation, right on, because we are a part of that whole accountability and leadership, growth, development, but with a call to action. So it doesn't stop here, right? We really hone on the importance of doing things on the other side of this microphone. Seriously. Right? Because it's more than just having a podcast. What do you do with the podcast? What do you do with the information that you're providing to the community? What are you doing with that? Larry, what you think, bro? What you think?
Hey, absolutely. I was going to say this for the end, but I'm going to say it right now. You've given me a breath of fresh air to know that there's an entity out there for someone like me. I have no ambitions to open my own business or start my own business. I have zero. But I do have, I don't have any ambition because to me, it's a daunting task and I got to really go out here and get it in, at levels that I personally know I'm not ready for, but you give me a breath of fresh air to know that there's entities out there that can actually help guide me. And it's not as difficult as I'm making it think in my head, and that Coach P gonna make sure I'm successful. And then not only once I become successful, I become a part of that network so that I can encourage the next individual. So I just want you to know you're on the right path. I only known you for a good hour since we met. And you already got my wheels spinning. Like, you know what? I probably can do it.
Yes,
and I just got to get with Coach P and get that energy she's putting out there. So you're doing a wonderful job. I just want to let you know that right now before you become too big to touch in 5 years from now.
Right. No, but you already do. But no, absolutely. And I think that's the most important thing that we're trying to convey to those that are inspiring to be business owners or just don't understand what the chamber is. This is a networking opportunity to help take your dream to reality, right? And by having that that group of individuals that can help you along the way, and that's giving you, no kidding, proving methods, right? And helping coach you, mentor you, just advise you into the right direction. Because one of the most unfortunate things is when you have individuals that have mismanaged expectations to business. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So what happens is they think that, I'm about to make all these shirts. Boom, I'm not making no money. Did you do your market research? Have you done a SWOT analysis? Do you have something that people want? Would you buy your shirt? You get what I'm saying? All these questions that should be asked prior to you going into business, because if you don't think that way, now you're just going into business and it's only for the summer. You get what I'm saying? So you're not thinking throughout the year. You're not thinking about fixed, funds or whatever, operational funds, and what your profit looks like. So no, we do thank you for this and being on. Big Herm, man, give us your final word, bro.
Man, I already, like Larry said, man, I already learned something from Coach too. You know what I'm saying? And I realized why I was failing the business, because I was over here getting high on my own supply. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, you know what I mean? I'm over here trying to make money off this General Tso's chicken, but I eat it all. You know what I mean? But anyway,
Jesus, I can't stand you. Why do you do this to me?
What I want to say is, I want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying, for coming on, and I love the fact that you talked about that we are the den accountability, and you want to come on. Most of the times, you know what I'm saying, we was going to get there. We do the invite first, but you said, I want to come on and talk about how we change things. I think that you open the mind to a whole lot of people that are watching and the people that are going to watch in the future. What I want people to know that's listening right now who might not be in the St. Louis area, she's specific to St. Louis, but there's probably a Black Chamber of Commerce in your area. You know what I'm saying? There's probably entity that's like this, that's looking for people to come help and get involved. You know what I mean? Come, you know what I'm saying? Either come get mentored or help mentor people. So take this information, you know what I'm saying? Take this information and take this motivation to your own city and see what difference that you can make. Miss Porscha, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I look forward to connecting with you in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because I look forward to seeing what you do with St. Louis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, I got to give a shout out to Yvette, man. She been riding. She been riding this whole show, man. Miss Yvette, thank you for doing what you do. You know what I mean?
In there.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, you need your solids. You need your solids.
That's my sister in business, y'all. Let me tell y'all, our connection was a genuine business connection, and we got to know one another. I'm a supporter of what she does in her business. Of course, she's a supporter of what I do. This is what it's about. I'm not on here just talking to talk. I walk the walk in the business. You don't see me out here. Anything as it relates to small business, I'm in the building. So I show up and I show out and I build intentional relationships and make connections with our businesses that goes beyond just going to the website. Y'all can touch me. Come right on down to 929 North Spring. I put my information out there so you guys can connect with me. Let's get it. It takes all of us. It really takes all of us. We are the village, and I want the hub to be. I want the chamber and the business development center to be the hub for all things Black business. One last thing is we are building out a studio, a podcast studio, and an actual studio at the 929 North Spring building. So we love and welcome our creators to come. And so we are really just creating an atmosphere, of all entrepreneurs and just really bringing them together and cultivating that energy. And so that's what we bring at the chamber. So make sure y'all join. Go to hbcsco.com, become a member of the chamber, get plugged in, get the resources that you need. More importantly, make the connections that you need to make in order to take your business to the next level. Thank you all for having me on. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. This was awesome.
Yeah, that's what we do. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all hearing this right now, okay? Right now. She got done. I am officially going to sign up this evening. Right on. Right after this.
Come on.
That's happening. That's happening. That's happening. That's happening.
Go.
And it's necessary. And you know, it's more than just necessary for me to do that, to show support, but this is part of what we're supposed to do as men, right? And as far as being in the community, we need to be supporters of it, because by and large, some of our issue is we don't understand that we have dominion over everything. We focus on having dominion over people, which is a problem. You dig? So if you take your own talent, skills, and abilities and match them up with other individuals, look how further you can get. Because what's that old proverb says? I can go fast by myself. I can go fast by myself, but I can go further. We can go further together. So if we don't understand that whole thought process, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a straight up problem. All right. Hey, so look, don't go anywhere, Porscha. Don't go anywhere. We're going to sign off. Okay.
I'm here.
But yes, absolutely. Yes, y'all. That's what it's about. So anyway, y'all, this has been the Lions Den, y'all. If there's anything that you want to make sure that you do is to support this channel, and make sure you support everything that they doing down there. Hold on, y'all. Let me give y'all this website one more time just so y'all can know what it is. She's serious about it, y'all. www.hbcstl.com. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is, y'all. Listen, this has been an outstanding show. We appreciate everything y'all do and everything that you are. If it wasn't for you, we would not be here on today, and we will see y'all soon. Right on. Later.